Rain Holdings, a multinational company with more than 1,000 commercial leased properties, just signed a new lease. Their lease management team, Manny, Abby, Lotta, and Frank, is about to use Maximo Real Estate and Facilities to insert their new lease into the real estate lease database and streamline their workflow. Let's see how Abby creates a lease from scratch for Lotta's approval. Abby opens her pre-configured dashboard where she can quickly access KPIs, notifications, and links to lease workflows. She checks her notifications to prioritize her work for the day and sees a notification from Manny about a new lease transaction. Abby navigates to the Lease Abstracts page where she can see all lease abstracts and their statuses and clicks Add to create a new lease abstract. She attaches the lease document to the new lease abstract by using the built-in document manager. Abby completes the lease abstract and clicks Activate, which triggers an approval request to be sent to Lotta, the lease administrator. As you can see, Maximo enables a seamless transition between roles. Lotta is then prompted to review the lease abstract that Abby had created. She decides that it looks good and approves Abby's lease abstract. Abby receives a notification that the lease contract is approved and active. Now, let's see how Lotta generates the payment schedule and ensures that clauses and options are input. Lotta opens the lease record from the lease contract that she just approved. She selects the most suitable real estate lease template, which automates the data entry of repetitive fields for commonly used leases to maintain consistency and act as a foundation for creating new records quickly. Lotta reviews the lease details and completes the outstanding fields that require specific information from the lease contract. She then clicks the Clauses, Options, and Terms tab and completes a few more details. Lotta clicks the Payments tab to generate payment schedules and then navigates to the Payment Parameters section to enter lease payment details. Once complete, she clicks Create Schedules to generate a payment schedule based on the payment parameters for the entire term of the lease contract. Next, Lotta navigates to the Accounting tab. Our platform supports multiple accounting standards, enabling organizations to set up multiple business units for multinational organizations. Lotta simply has to select the business unit, which then auto-populates the lease accounting standards, and then clicks Submit for accounting review. Lotta selects Frank, the lease accountant, as the internal recipient for the accounting review. She adds a message asking Frank to advance the lease to the next stage of the workflow. Maximo Real Estate and Facilities streamlines the abstraction of the new real estate lease, ensuring a seamless workflow between Manny, Abby, and Lotta. Now, let's see how Frank uses Maximo for lease accounting to activate the leases in the database and review period-end reporting for Rain Holdings. Frank receives a notification about a newly initiated lease. Frank opens the lease from the notification window and clicks the Accounting tab. Most fields are pre-populated for the IFRS treatment. Frank reviews the internal borrowing rate, classification, lease term, and all other details of the organization and makes the required changes before clicking Generate Accounting Schedules. Frank scrolls down to the Finance Schedule section and reviews the generated accounting schedule to make sure that it is accurate. Once he completes the review, he clicks Activate to generate event journal entries. In Maximo, periodic month-end journal entries are generated to reflect the payments and lease expenses that Rain Holdings incur in accordance with the lease. Now that the period is closed, Frank moves on to setting up a couple reports. Frank navigates to the Currency Conversions page and then clicks Add to add a new currency conversion for the period. Frank navigates to the Process Contract Disclosure page where he can generate the required reports for the end of the period. Frank selects the Lease Liability Roll Forward report, which tracks changes in lease liabilities over a specific period and helps companies monitor lease payments, interest expenses, and the reduction in lease liabilities. He fills in a few quick details and selects the standard fields to display before generating the report. Large multinational organizations often have leases in different currencies. Maximo Real Estate and Facilities empowers them to report both locally and at a consolidated corporate level. Frank repeats the process to generate a future rent obligation report. This report shows the remaining payment amount for the future. The future rent obligation report is generated in functional currency. Frank can also run this report in reporting currency. Manny, Abby, Lotta, and Frank successfully used Maximo Real Estate and Facilities lease management to communicate a new lease transaction, abstract the lease, and populate the accounting details in record time. Maximo Real Estate and Facilities enables integrated workflows and the division of responsibilities through a unified platform and a centralized database. Are you ready to streamline your lease management workflows?